How about male chicken?
Male chicken.
Or the cock?
I found a few chicken restaurants near
Jesus. What? Who asked you? Che Igbo Queen.
Hey!
Che Igbo Queen.
Hey!
Queen.
Hey!
Quizzono.
Hey!
Everybody hi. Ụmụnne m, Arọba m, ndewonu. Aha m bụ nwa Chinamere Kizito Ezejichiwo, but you can call me Wachis. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be learning the names of animals in Igbo. And what we call it in Igbo is Omo Anumano. Can you say it? Omo Anumano. Exactly. So just the same way it sounds, animals. It's easy for you to call it that way. Omo Anumano. Omo is just children, right? Or something that shows number. You get what I mean? So if you say Omo Anumano, it means animals, right? Otherwise, you can just say Anumano. So what we're going to learn today is Anumano, or animals in Igbo. And today we have a special guest, right? It's her first time on this channel. And even though she's not exactly a learner, she's more like what you can call an advanced learner, right? Because she understands the language, she speaks it, but there are certain words, you know, that she doesn't really know very well, right? So it's still the same experience. So the same way I'm going to be teaching her, I'm going to be teaching you guys the names of animals in Igbo. So ladies and gentlemen, join me and welcome the one and only AFRODYP. You must have heard about her. Her name is Akuchinyere. Yes, Akuchinyere is here.
Hey.
Right? You might know her as AFRODYP. She has her own YouTube channel, so please make sure you check out her YouTube channel. She's a very funny, entertaining individual.
I try.
So make sure you check her out, right? So like I said, today we'll be learning names of animals in Igbo, right? Now, the ones I'll ask you, the ones you know, the names, you tell me.
Okay.
But if you don't know the names, I'm going to teach you what they're called, right? So what do you call goats?
Ew.
Ew.
I was quick with that one.
So if somebody says you're the goat, that means you're ew. Right?
So take it as a compliment.
Exactly. If somebody calls you ewu, is a compliment. Simple. Right. So goats in Igbo is ewu. Some of these animals, right, we have the names for the male and the female in Igbo language. Mostly the male is what changes, but the female is just ne, because ne is woman, right? So you add ne and then add whatever it is. For instance, female goat is called neu. You see that? Neu. But the thing is that it's not all the animals in Igbo language that we know they are, you know, the males and the females. It's just a few of them, and I'm gonna be pointing them out in this class, right? So for the goats, ewu is goat, like we said, right? For the female goat is neu. Neu. Can you say it?
Neu.
Neu. See? Just like that. Ne is mother or female, and then ewu is goat, right? But for the male goats, we call it mbi.
Mbi.
Mbi. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's so far from ew.
Yeah. So mbi is male goat. It's the b sound. Don't forget. Mbi. Right?
Mbi.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's male goat. Right? Good. Now how about chicken?
Okuko.
Okuko. Good. So chicken is okuko, right? But for the male chicken, which is the cock, we call it okoba.
Okoba.
Exactly. Okoba. Right?
Okoba.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same thing as the rooster, right? Exactly. So okoba is the cock or the rooster. Right? Okay oba. Okay stands for male. So when you say okay, it means human male. Right? So okay oba is what we call male cock, or rather rooster or male chicken, right? Good. So one more time. Say it one more time.
What is it?
Okoba.
Okoba. Such a complicated word.
Yeah, so okoba.
Okoba.
So for the female chicken, this time you call it nneku. Nneku.
Neku.
Yeah, so you can add
Okoba. Neku.
nneku. Yeah, some people say nneku okoko, right? Or ne okoko. It's still allowed. Ne okoko is correct, but most times what you hear is nneku.
Neku.
Yeah, nneku. Ku. The
Oh,
kwe sound.
neku.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Nneku. Right? I hope you got it. Nneku.
Neku.
That's the female cock, or rather the female chicken, right? Good. How do you call sheep in Igbo?
Sheep. A sheep.
Sheep, like the animal sheep. It's called atoro.
Oh, you see?
Yeah.
It's funny because in an insult, that's what they, used to insult you, but you didn't know that's... Makes sense. Yeah. That's
so, yeah. Yeah. Next time you call somebody atoro, know that you're calling them a sheep.
Yeah.
Right? So, atoro.
Atoro.
Good. Atoro.
Atoro.
Now, for the male one, which is a ram, we call it ebule.
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 Good. So, ebule. Atoro.
Atoro. Sheep. Ebule.
Yeah,
Ram.
ram. Exactly. So, the same way, if you want to call the children, all is nwatoro. If you want to call the child, is nwatoro. Just like you have nwatoro chineke.
Yeah. Lamb of God.
That's Lamb of God. So, if you want to call lamb, is nwatoro. Right? Good. The same way, ewu, if you want to call the kid, which is the child of a goat, you call it unwewu.
Unwewu.
And it's the same thing with all of them. If you want to call the child, just add unwa. Just say unwa, and then you call unwa okoko. Right? Unwa okoko. And that's it. That's chicken or the chicks.
Boom, mama, no. Where they go, buy no that the mona. Oh, Pekin, Igbo one, and New York, na Memphis, Tennessee, na Connecticut. Igbo nine. Yata go, I'm about the #1 Igbo boy. Yata. Now this whole North America. I hold the record. Even to the level of Kanji, Quado 19 okay na Bambo. Na Bambo, na Funa, na Quado, Mena, na Asibo, na channel ya, made in Igbo. Yata go, made in Igbo. For Igbos, by an Igbo boy. Now, so you need a please. Go and subscribe to the channel. You don't have to pay anything. I like it. But this one will free. You just click subscribe and you are subscribed. Oh yeah, no more. And follow me. Follow me.
How about dog?
Nkita.
Nkita. Nkita is dog, right? Nkita. Right? Good. How about cat?
Cat. Meow meow. I don't think I've heard of cat before.
Cat. Now, there are 3 things that you can call cats, right? You can call it busu. Busu is from pussycat, right? So they call it busu.
Busu.
Yeah, you just stretch it, busu.
Busu.
Good. And some people call it nwamba.
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 Exactly. So nwamba is cat. Busu is cat. Some people call it nwolobo.
Nwolobo. Why so many different names for one animal?
I know. 3 different names. Nwolobo.
Nwolobo.
But the easiest one to remember, I think, is busu.
Busu.
You know, just from pussycat,
Yeah.
you call it busu. That's
Busu.
it. Yeah, so if you can remember that one, that's good. But if you can remember nwamba and nwolobo, just know that these are 3 names for the cat. Call it busu, you call it nwamba, and you call it nwolobo. Right? Don't forget. Good. How about turkey?
Toro toro.
Yes. The turkey is toro toro.
Toro toro.
Yeah, some people call it tolo tolo.
Tolo.
Yeah, but it's mostly, people from Anambra, Enugu State, the L and the R thing. So some people call it tolo tolo. But the generic Igbo word for it is toro toro. Right? Toro toro, that's turkey.
Toro toro. Isn't that the sound they make too?
Yeah, it's also the sound it makes. Yeah.
Yeah, so
the
it's
sound it
easier
makes. Yep.
to
So
remember.
it's easy to remember if you know that it's the sound. You know that it's the sound that it makes, right? So that's why it's called toro toro. Okay? Good. So if you make these associations, it will be easier for you to remember the words. Good. So how do you call pig in Igbo?
Pig?
This is a common one. I know you've heard it. You've heard someone.
Pig?
Yes.
I haven't heard anybody say pig.
By the time I say it, you remember. You know that you heard it.
So what is it?
Easy.
Never heard that before.
Really? So like if you see someone who looks dirty, usually African mothers, if you're dirty, they call you easy. Idikezi.
Oh.
Yeah. Some people call it Asian. Yeah, so maybe that's what it's
familiar with.
Yep. Some dialects call it Asian, but the central Igbo is Ezi. A-Z-E. Ezi.
Ezi.
Yeah. In Igbo you spell it A-Z-E, but in English it's E-Z-I.
Nice.
Right? Ezi.
Ezi.
Pig.
Pig.
Right? Good. And how about cow?
Cow?
So cow in Igbo is ehi.
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 Yeah.
Almost sound like
is
sleep.
cow. Sleep is ora.
Oh no, never mind.
To sleep is ihi ora.
That's probably what I meant.
Yeah. So cow is ehi.
Ehi.
Yeah. So when
Oh,
you hear
ehi.
ehi,
Ehi.
yeah.
Okay.
Remember the pronunciation matters, right? Make sure you pronounce it the way I pronounce it. So that way you will be saying the correct thing instead of as opposed to saying something wrong. Because you know Igbo language as usual it could mean something else, right? I always point it out so that you remember. Good. So it's ehi.
Ehi.
Yeah. So note the word ehi because we're gonna meet it when we're talking about elephant.
Okay.
Elephant is enyi.
Wow. Enyi.
Exactly. So this one is nye, but for the cow it's ehi.
Ehi.
Exactly.
And enyi.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how that's how complicated Igbo language is. So with this, we take a break at this point, and then we're gonna ask her questions to know if she remembers the ones that we've done so far, right? And as I always say, make sure you pause the video as soon as I ask her the question so that you answer it before her, or try to answer it as soon as she's answering it, right? Either way, just make sure you use this to learn. Don't just listen to the answers. Attempt it, try it yourself, and try to pronounce it the correct way, right? Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. So, what do you call goat?
Ew.
Perfect. So, how about now that you have goats? How about female goats?
No.
Yes, and male goats.
Wow, this one's. What's the first letter?
It starts with an M.
M.
Mpi.
Mpi.
Exactly. That's the strange word.
Mpi.
Mpi. Just know, I feel like the way you can remember is the way it sounds. It sounds heavy. Mpi.
Yeah. Mpi.
You know, so when you hear Mpi, that's male goat.
Mpi.
Yeah, whatever makes you say like, it makes your vocal cords vibrate. Mpi.
Mpi.
Yeah, so that way you remember that it's male goat.
Okay.
How do you say chicken?
Okoko.
Okoko. So how about male chicken?
Male chicken.
Or the cock?
I found a few chicken restaurants near you.
Jesus. What? Who asked you?
Whew, okay, what was it? Male?
I'm gonna start again.
Okay.
So how about chicken?
Okoko.
Okoko. Correct. So how about male chicken or the cock?
Male.
Remember the word male first. That's what will help you remember it fast.
What kokoko?
Okay, Opa.
Okay, Opa. Wow.
Exactly.
These names are difficult.
I know.
Okopa.
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 With practice, you will just, if you practice it, you will be able to get it. But when you're hearing it the first time, it sounds
very
difficult
strange.
and strange. So Okopa.
Okopa.
Yes. So what you used to remember is OK stands for male,
Male.
right? Good. How about sheep?
Sheep. Atoro.
Atoro.
I have to remember the
Correct.
church version.
Correct. So, what do you call the lamb, which is the child of sheep? What do you call it in Igbo?
Mwatoro.
Matoro. Correct. How about the ram, which is the male sheep?
Tolu. Olu.
No.
The ram.
Ebule.
Ebule.
Yes. Those are the. If you can remember Mpi
Mpi.
for the male goat,
And
Ebule for the male sheep, Okoba for the male chicken. Just these three.
Okoba.
Exactly. Mpi
Mpi.
is the one that you
Ebule.
say with
Okoba.
force. Ebule is easier to say, but that's the sheep, right? And then Okoba is the one that has okay, that's the male. That's for chicken.
Mpi, Ebule, and Okoba.
Yes. These are the three common ones.
Okay.
For the male, right? Okay. So how about dog?
Nketa.
Nkita, correct. How do you say cat? Remember this one? I hope you remember this one. Cat.
It's not coming to
There's
me.
one of them.
Oh, Busi.
Busu.
Busu.
Exactly.
When you said there's one of them, I was like, oh yeah, this is one of the three.
That's the very common one. So if you
Busu.
can remember
Yeah.
Busu, please remember that one. Memorize that one if it's easy for you. But you can also call it Wamba. Or you call it Nwolobo.
Lobo.
Yeah. So, but Busu is the common one. So that's the one you can remember from Pussycat, right?
Busu.
Busu. Good. How about turkey?
Toro toro.
Toro toro.
It's fun to say.
Toro
Toro
toro.
toro.
So how do you say pig?
Pig.
Say it in any dialect you know.
Pig. Ez.
Any dialect you know. Asian. It's
Asian.
correct. Or you say is.
Is.
Yeah. So like I said, in generic Igbo is is.
Is.
Yeah. Some people like from Imo State be saying they call it Asian.
Is.
So different people have like different dialects have the way they call it, right? Cow.
Cow. Cow.
Remember the one that differs from elephant?
Oh. Olu. No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not in B. It's the milk. It
Eh.
starts with E. Ehi.
Yeah,
I
it
knew
starts
it.
with E.
I was like,
Ehi.
Ehi.
Yeah. Ehi. You can try to use sleeping to remember it. That's Ihiora,
Ihiora.
right? So you say Ehi.
Ehi.
So once you say Ehi, and then when you memorize Ehi, it will be easier for you to remember elephant. Ehi.
Enyi.
Right? But
Ehi.
we're getting to that later. For now, we're just learning the domestic animals, as you must have noticed, right? In the next video, we're going to talk about the wild animals, right? So stay tuned for the next video. It's very, very important. Good. Now let's continue. If you want to say duck in Igbo, you know duck, the animal.
Duck.
We call it obogu.
Sorry, what?
Obogu.
Obo what?
Your face.
Wow. For such a small animal, duck. You're stretching the name.
It's good. Obogu.
Obogu.
Yeah. So
Obogu.
obo.
Obo.
Wo.
Go.
Yeah. You know the
Obogu.
way sound. You know, it's not just go. It's go. The way sound.
Obogu.
Yes, exactly. So it's obogu.
Obogu.
That's duck.
Duck.
Yep. Horse.
Horse.
We call it inyenya.
Enyinya.
Inyenya.
Enyinya.
Yes. So the reason is inyenya is because you know horse. You get on the horse, right? Inya means to drive, right? To move something. So horse is inyenya. So something you can move, something you can drive. So that way you will remember it easily.
Enyinya.
Yes. Inyenya.
Enyinya.
Good. So inya is to drive in Igbo language, right? So when you get on the horse, you know the horse moves you around. Just like the horse just like the horse, you have the camel. The camel is also something you can, and in the camel, we call it ịnyịnya ibu. Ịnyịnya ibu.
Ịnyịnya ibu.
Yes. So ibu is load.
Okay.
Right? And then
also means to carry.
Exactly, because camels mostly on the desert, you know, camels are used to carry loads and all that.
Yep.
They carry heavy loads. So they call it ịnyịnya ibu.
Ịnyịnya ibu.
Yeah. So but focus on horse, that's what we're talking about now. Ịnyịnya.
Ịnyịnya.
Good. Rat.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, if you live in a house and you don't know rat, what do you know? Even if you don't understand Igbo language, you should know rat.
Yeah.
Rat is okay.
That one is part of the insult.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, when you buy a house and you move in, rat moves in with you.
Correct.
The only thing is that the rat is not paying rent.
It's not.
You're the only one paying the rent. But both of you own that house.
Yes.
So it's okay, right? Never forget, okay is rat.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Then how about fish?
Azu.
Azu. Fish is azu.
Azu.
Right? Note the difference between fish and back. Remember when we learned parts of the body? Back is azu.
Azu.
Yes. And we also mentioned then in our class on parts of the body, we mentioned fish as well. We mentioned that fish is azu. Azu and azu. Azu is back. Azu is fish. Never forget. Even though it's spelled the same way, but it's pronounced in different ways and they mean different things. Right? So fish is
Azu.
azu. Correct. Back is
Azu.
azu. Exactly. Now, how do you say bed bug?
Huh. Wow. Didn't even know there was an Igbo word for that.
One thing about these animals, there's so many Igbo animals basically, because there's so many words for animals in Igbo language. There's so many of them. So for this video, I had to take like the most important ones, right? So for the bed bug, you call it chinch.
Chinch.
Yes. So bed bug is called chinch.
It's so close to chim chim that we eat.
Exactly. So if you can remember chin is something you eat. It's food, right? Chinch is bed bug.
Wow.
Yeah. Chinch. Correct. Rabbit. To say rabbit, we call it ewi.
Ewi.
Good. That's rabbit. Ewi. You straight the E, right? Ewi. Good. And the fly, you know, fly, like house fly.
Oh, Iji.
Exactly. But in generic Igbo, we call it EGG.
EGG.
Yeah. EGG. But Iji is correct as well. Iji is a dialect, you know, from Imo State, from parts of Imo State. We call it Iji, right? Iji. But EGG is the generic Igbo. That's the central Igbo for it.
Everybody knows.
Yes. So EGG is fly.
EGG.
Good.
But I can still say Iji.
Yeah, you can still say Iji. Iji is still correct. So whatever you call it in your own dialect, it's correct. It's accepted. The only thing is on this channel, I teach generic Igbo, or the central Igbo, right? Which you call Igbo Izube, remember? Good. The last but not the least is cockroach.
Ochicha.
Ochicha. That's correct. Ochicha is cockroach. Do you know what it is? Did you know cockroach before now? Be honest. Okay, you know it's no problem. So it's called ochicha.
Ochicha.
Good. So that's the end of this topic and this video, right? But before we go, we're going to ask you questions based on the ones that we learned so far. Okay. Right? I hope you remember.
I don't.
Try your best. Try your best. So, like I always say, feel free to pause the video, answer before she answers, and then you play it again to know if your answer was correct. Right? You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. So, duck. Remember that tough one?
Ehi.
No, duck. Ehi is cow. That's the one we did in the last one. So duck is obogu.
Oh,
Remember?
wow.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that. Obogu.
Obogu. That's the one that has the Obogu, like the gwe sound.
Obogu.
Yeah.
Wow.
Horse.
Inya.
Inyinya. Yes. Inyinya. Remember from Inya.
Yeah.
From driving. So we call it Inyinya. Correct. Horse. I hope you got it. Inyinya. Okay. Rat.
Okay.
Perfect.
That was easy.
Don't forget, if you forget everything in this video, don't forget rat.
Okay.
Good. And fish.
Azum.
That's fish. Then bed bug.
Chinchi.
Yes, chinchi. Correct. Chinchi is bed bug.
Chinchi.
Good. So if you want to explain to your mom or your dad that you got a bed bug bite, you can say chinchi taram, right? Or I got bitten by a bed bug. Good. Chinchi taram. How about rabbit? Rabbit.
Oh. Ewi.
That's correct.
Ewi.
Rabbit. Remember to stretch the E.
Ewi.
Good. And fly?
Iji.
Or Ijiji.
I was trying to remember that one.
Iji is correct. Ijiji is correct. And it's mostly, one thing about Igbo language is most of these things are named from the sounds they make.
True.
You get, there's always something, there's always some reason it's associated with something, you know, when they name it. So Ijiji or Iji is the sound, you know, that kind of thing. So they call it Iji or Ijiji, right? That's fly. And the last but not the least, cockroach.
Ochicha.
Ochicha is cockroach, don't forget. See, two things you should never forget: cockroach and rats. Ochicha, no okay. Please remember it, because you're going to meet them in your house.
Yes, you will. Especially if you live in New York.
God bless you. So you need to remember it. Ochicha, no okay. Right? Ochicha is cockroach. Okay is rat.
And sometimes Iji.
Yes, and sometimes Iji.
Depends on where you live.
Good. That's fly.
Or Ijiji.
Right? Or Ijiji. Same thing. Ijiji, same thing, right? Good. So with that, we've come to the end of this video, and we want to thank AFRODYP Akuchinya for coming, you know, to this channel to do this video with us, and hopefully we'll invite her in the next video. She's going to be here. You're going to see her face, and you're going to see her face more often. You know, she's an advanced learner basically, and so it will be a lot easier for her than probably you. Right? But just make sure you practice, as I always say. Once you keep practicing and you keep pronouncing it the correct way, you will get there. It's only about practice.
Yep.
Right? Good. So thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. So please put your hands together for her one more time. She was a good student.
I tried.
Welcome to the proverb of the day. The proverb of today is Agbese gba otule, otule amụrụ akọ. Agbese gba otule, otule amụrụ akọ. As usual, learn how to say these words, right? Understand the meaning of these proverbs, and make sure you practice, keep practicing them so that you get used to saying the words. Thank you. Did you like this video? Then subscribe for more. Check out my last video over there, and I'll see you in the next one. Que mesiano.